Now yesterday I was sliding a little bit in the seat. Today it threw me all the way to the other side.
Well, this tire almost looked like it was coming off the ground from the inertia.
I gotta try to get it off the ground.
Oh, jeez, I shouldn't have said that.
One charge, you can go up to 50 miles.
He installed it on this side by design, so now he just plugs it in on the left side.
Promoting a 10-year lifespan.
Are 100%. Just like it was meant to be. Ground pin should be up, but then that's going to be down. You put it this way so that the lid's hanging. All right, well, you asked for it. You're going to get it. We got a great response on the battery change out we did on the Intimidator for Joe. A good partner showed up and offered us a battery to change out mine, and we're going to do that today. This is like a 1980-ish, 1990-ish golf cart, Yamaha. There's millions of them out there. You can buy them for anywhere from $1,000 to $2,500 where they just need a battery on them. Most golf carts now are near $10,000 for a brand new one. So you can really save some money, have a great machine, and you'll be able to get in at a reasonable rate. Hopefully this goes pretty good. I'm not expecting anything, but we haven't even unboxed the piece yet. So stay tuned. We're gonna see what we can do, and we'll see how it turns out. Thanks.
Hey guys, Capper here. Welcome back. Today's video is brought to you by LiFePO4, and today we are gonna show you how to convert a 20-some-year-old golf cart from lead-acid batteries to the new lithium ion pack. LiFePO4 sent us this unit. It's a little bit more advanced unit. Some of the original red lithiums had some fire hazards, but the new they call it like a LiFePO4. I don't know exactly what it means. Some of them have fire suppression built in, but they are safer, much safer, more economical, and they last longer. So anyways, we'll check out their website quick. We're gonna go to Pro Staffer Phil's. He's got a Yamaha golf cart that's got a dying battery pack, so we're going to show you the whole process, how to replace it from start to finish, and I'll put some links in the description in case you have an old golf cart that you want to renew, rejuvenate, get it back up and running. And the warranty is very good on these things. It's a 5-year warranty, and they expect a 10-year lifespan on the lithium ion pack, and it also saves you other headaches from the old lead acid batteries, like having to fill them with distilled water every week. They charge faster, they run faster, they last longer. So anyways, let's get into today's project. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks a lot.
Check the battery meter. Charge it. It's fully charged.
Okay. All right, this is kind of the country boy test. We're gonna see if we can do a donut with this thing with the original batteries, and then we're gonna get into the project. And of course, afterwards, we're gonna try this again.
Nope.
Is that 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel?
She's hooked up tight. Too tight there, Cole. You can take a little wedge out of it.
Is that 4-wheel or 2-wheel?
It's got a locking differential.
But the front's not turning?
The fronts
okay.
don't turn.
All right, well, let's see if we can give it some more juice. Oh.
It's heavy.
There's a stubborn man right there. So it could be a one-man lift if you're no. I told him let's
I already
both
had it
lift
picked up.
Yeah.
But I won't do it again. Once is enough.
Oh my gosh. Hey, let me get the other box. There's
You want a hand with it?
Nah, I'm good. I'm like you.
You and me are not the same.
What do you mean? They're probably about the same. This one and that one.
Wow.
All right, let's see what we got in the package here. This is from, if I'm saying it right, LiFePO4. It's a 48-volt lithium.
think it's a little smaller than the last one we did.
Oh, there
Just
we
like that.
go.
Just like that.
There we go. Woo! Clouds Power.
Clouds Power. 105 amp hour. 51.2 volts. Those can go back on after you make your connections.
Oh yeah, protectors.
Considering how far it's come and how it packaged, it arrived without any issue. That I'm gonna assume is probably for the meter.
I bet you that's Wi-Fi. I wonder if that's an antenna for Wi-Fi.
Communication switch. So you got, that's your positive. Communication switch signal.
Yeah.
Display. Communication. So there's a switch that must be an on and off. And then then that's just a breather valve, and then our negative right there. So pretty simple so far.
I bet you that's for app for Wi-Fi antenna.
Yeah, so that should be, the two-hole, 2-wire plug. We'll take it back off so we don't break it, but let's just see what everything looks like. Yep, that says communication. Yep, so there you go. So that goes there. Like
What's
you said,
the
there's your
third one?
Wi-Fi.
So they're all different. They're all different, so you can't.
So it says display communication switch. Well, let's find out. This one is,
Yeah, it looks like that.
I think that's this one. We'll have to open up the other box and see where that goes.
Oh yeah, the other box is probably that display. Yep.
Yeah, this says SW positive, SW negative. So we need to open up the other box and see. There's our bolts. We got some extras for the other end
I
apparently.
wonder if they
for bolt
the
down?
bottom,
Yeah,
maybe?
they could be, but you'd think they'd give you a nut
Yeah, I would think
on
so.
that one. And again, we'll take all of that back out. Let's open up the other box and see. We have yet to look at the directions. This is real time so far. That just looks like a short extension cord.
So this is the battery charger, nothing really special. We'll keep moving on, and you'll see the meter actually plugs into the battery charger and not the battery itself.
To bolt onto the machine and just plug in an extension cord.
Does your machine have one of these right now or no?
I do not have one. We'll cover what I got when we get ready to take that off. That's the connection to that. That's a plug and play. And then this is gonna go to your
Yep, battery.
battery. And then this, what's this? Oh, charging full. So we mount that and that'll just tell us whether it's charged or it's full when we turn it on.
Oh, so this mounts on your dashboard. This is the
That's
meter
your meter. Let's see.
Oh,
There it goes. I think I may not have had a good connection.
There we go, okay.
May not have had a good connection. This is just a cheap Amazon battery charger, and when I say cheap, it was still a couple $100. There's still a $250 charge. It's got a regular 50 amp plug. Most of the older styles come with something like this. You had to plug them in and plug it in like that. And once that kicks on, now it was fully charged this morning. It'll take a minute and it'll click probably and catch up to realize just how much charge it has. Of course, we did move it. We did move it. So, but that's what you got. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wind up taking this out.
Yeah, and replacing it.
And we may have to either just put a fresh hole in for that charge, that connector, or we'll try to get it over the top of that and blank it, and then, but if we have to cut a new hole, then we'll just blank that off down the road. Because it would be better if it was just right here in the side, would make more sense, or the other side, whatever works out. This might go to my little meter. I bet you that goes to my meter.
So we're dismantling the wires, and you want to pay attention to, like, if you got running lights or like the meter. This buggy's got its own meter.
Yeah, this had a 48 volt meter, so it had to go from end to end. My stealth lights, here's those. I had to get 12 volts, and when we took it apart, we were already corroding. Because that's the downside to having lead acid, is everything corrodes around it. It doesn't matter whether it's touching or not touching, everything wants to corrode, because then the acid breathes. The batteries, as they get, when you charge them, they get warm, so it expands and contracts, and it breathes. It breathes out that acidic air, and it's hard on everything. And that's where going to a lithium is going to be such an advantage, because you won't ever have that problem again. See, it's already corroding.
So we pulled the old batteries out, and we had to come up with a new mounting system for the new lithium pack, because obviously it's not as big as these 6 batteries in series. So we're going to work up a way to mount it so that it's secure in there and it doesn't, you know, wobble around while you're cruising around on the golf buggy.
Look like I used one too big. And here we're just pinning it. We got a solid mount. We need 18.5 between. We're golden. We need 8 inches side to side. We're golden. We switch over to it. Now we could through bolt it, or we can lag it. And I'm going to go ahead and lag it, because I think that's going to be just as sufficient as if we tried bolting to the blocks.
So he's talking about the tabs here. We're going to go ahead and utilize those.
So what we did here is we stacked two 2x4s to lift this above the original frame rail, and then that way we can mount the battery down to the 2x4s, and we lagged the 2x4s into the steel frame, so it's a pretty sturdy mount.
Okay. I'm going to use 1/4 inch lag. It's more than solid. These aren't going anywhere. We're not going Bajan with it.
Yeah, this is mostly a golf cart, not really an off-road buggy.
Yeah, it's not an off-road buggy, so we don't have to be too particular about bolting it down in a rollover situation or anything like that. This machine's not coming over. And even if so, that is so much lighter than those, and those were held in.
Yeah.
Those were held in with these little bitty, I mean, they're a 1/4 inch bolt, but it's twice the weight that was. And because of the way it laid out, there was really only 4 of these.
Yeah.
That one broke. So that one was broke.
And that top piece is plastic.
Top piece is plastic.
Yeah.
So it's no better or worse than what we got, and we're replacing it with a 1/4 inch lag. So we're in the same neighborhood, and it's half the weight.
Here, hang on. Let's do a 2-man lift. Make it a little easier.
I was waiting. I was waiting. See nothing when it's 2 people. Yeah, I had to. I tried with the same, but you can. Do this with just your wife helping you.
You probably could, yep.
Or your 12-year-old son. Or your 12-year-old daughter. She might be tougher than some 12-year-old boys.
Not bad.
Let's clean that up. Clean it up a little bit. Do this. Get right in there. Just like it was meant to be. All depends. Ground pin should be up, but then that's going to be down.
Yeah, you probably want the lid.
You put it this way so that the lid's hanging, but I don't think it matters that much anyway. But that's how we're going to do it, just like that, then. Just like that. we're hooking up the charger and the accessory components and all that, and we'll come back, we'll unhook this, and we'll see if we can get that. We might just put it back in here. We might just put it right here for charging because that's all we need, or actually you could put it right there. We might put this right here, so when we're plugging it in, we know whether we're charged or we're not. It doesn't have to be up on a dash, and we'll go that route. Yeah. That's what I like. I think it's a nice clean install.
All right, and we're gonna mount the charger same way. I'm gonna mount it to the old battery rail on that side. Phil could replace the battery cable with a brand new one, but I wanted Phil to show an option for you if it's just you at home DIY, you don't have a shop. So you could use one of your old cables for the extension to make it work. It'll work just fine. So Phil is checking his Ninja. This is a green light for deer hunting. If that full 48 volts would be too much for this. So I'm going to explain it the way he explained it to me. On a series like this, if you tie in between two batteries, it's what, 16 volt?
On that one it would be 16. So
Yeah.
I know I had them wired in at 24 because I did not have 12 available.
Okay, so he wired them between 3 batteries, which makes it 24 volt. But here he's going to get the full 48, if I'm hearing you right.
That's correct. And
So
I'm
this
just trying
full
to make
48
sure.
volts. Okay, so he wants to make sure he doesn't fry the Ninja lights. Good point. That's why I hang around with Phil. Okay, so these cables are too short, or one of the two are too short. So you got your positive and negative. Now Phil was an electrician by trade, and
Yeah, it's just too short.
Yeah.
What we can do is we can take one of these, we'll clean up these connections, we'll bolt these together, and it'll get us really close. We can make that work. We'll tape it up. We'll put some black tape on here so it's not red, so nobody down the road would ever confuse that this was a power, that this was a positive. We'll put black tape all the way on there so it's black, and we'll just make a connection.
all right, he's getting the hole set for the meter, the gauge.
So we're gonna put that right here. I like they put a rubber washer on there to make sure it's weather tight if you're so inclined to worry about it, but hunting buggy, maybe not so much.
Almost like he knew what he wanted to do there.
You know what I always say, Joe? Anybody that don't like that.
Nope, nope, nope.
That looks really good, I think.
I like it.
Especially when we plug it in now.
Oh yeah, you get the cool lights.
Okay, so he decided to put this gauge charging meter right next to the plug itself, tactically by how he's going to park it in his garage. So it's pretty simple, you know, it shows either charging or full. Oh, it also has some troubleshooting lights. So like if the green one flashes or if the red one flashes, you could check the manual for troubleshooting and it's going to tell you what's wrong with it, you know, a bad whatever, ground or some other issues for troubleshooting. Piece of cake. And the charger kicks on and off automatically. And there's also an app that you could pull it up on your phone and you can get all the stats on it that you want, stats for nerds or whatever, but we really didn't get into that. We did go ahead and install it and we pulled it up on the app, but you don't have to do that if you're not a real techie. So we're gonna let it charge for whatever, maybe an hour or two, and then we're gonna test it out.
All right, we got the moment of truth coming, man. Woo! We'll see if we're gonna have sparks. Oh, it looks faster.
Well, I still can't do a burnout, but
It looks faster. It looks faster. Didn't we do a full bore from that way yesterday? Coming down, it looks a little faster to me.
I think it's a little faster. These tires are big for a golf cart, so the gearing in the rear end is going to make it harder to do it. Now, yesterday I was sliding a little bit in the seat. Today it threw me all the way to the other side.
Well, this tire almost looked like it was coming off the ground from the inertia.
I got to try to get it off the ground.
Oh, jeez, I shouldn't have said that. Yep. It floated up off the ground a little bit.
Did I get her off the ground?
Yep. Probably about an inch.
That's all you need. Too much left rear bike. Those that don't know.
Woo! All right.
It does have more power.
Well, it looks like it.
We'll pull up the app and see what the charge.
So yeah, he installed it on this side by design because this is where he parks it. So now he just plugs it in on the left side. The meter is there. It's going to show him charging or if it's fully charged. Easy peasy.
Yeah, let's see my gauge still says full.
Yeah, he left the old school gauge on here like I did with ours, and that's showing full.
Your battery is a little bit physically bigger. Let's see.
Okay, so here's a quick look at one of the bundles. They have different sizes for the size of your golf cart, but it comes with pretty much everything you need. You can run your phone app. It's got a meter. It's got the charger, and all the cables come with it. This particular one is a 51.2 volt, and they're advertising one charge you can go up to 50 miles, which is just a huge improvement from lead acid batteries. I can say that because both of us have had numerous lead acid electric buggies. So this is a really good quality product, and we're going to continue to test this out on Phil's farm, and we'll update you. There's another look at the app, what it will look like on your phone. I like it. Nice. And also the weight of these, we did one of these on my electric buggy also, and it saves you a couple 100 pounds at least in weight. So that's going to add to your range and your speed on your buggy. So, and here they're promoting a 10-year lifespan. On the other one it was an 8-year, but now these newer ones, they say it's a 10-year.
See if it even bothers. Charge.
Might stay on for a few minutes.
And we dropped the temp because we made it cold. I thought I had a roll with something else and I can't find it, but I've got a mess right now. Oh, hold on. Woo! Crisis averted. You got good shit. Mr. 33.